So today we're going to work on bossy R. So we're going to go over it again since you've been doing this in the morning with your teacher, right? So bossy R. You did it in first grade? Oh, so we're doing it in second grade. So bossy R, right? When there's bossy R, excuse you. This is the last time I say this. So when bossy R is in a word, the vowel no longer says its name and no longer makes it sound, right? So A isn't going to be A, E, I, O, U, or A for apple, E for elephant, I for igloo, right? A for umbrella, O for octopus. Stop talking! I asked you multiple times. Okay. So that said, we're going to watch a short video on how bossy R changes the sounds. So you see how the sound of short and short are very different. So O no longer makes its usual two sounds. It makes a completely new sound. So this is what we need to practice, okay? So depending on what vowel is next to the R, right, we read the words a little differently. So for example, I'm going to read them to you first, and then you can read them next, okay? So art, you can echo me. Art, arm, barn, bark, shark, acorn, acorn. Good. Fork, fort, fern. Good. Short, turn, finger, water, surf, hurt, river, tiger, horse, bird, dirt, chirp, first, third, burger. Now look, in burger you have two bossy R's, right? You have and okay? Burger, okay? So now, we have a sheet here where we are going to place, okay, the right bossy R's where they belong. So let's read the words out loud, okay? And one at a time, we'll try to figure out where they belong. So let's do this word. Art. Where would it go? Here. Good. So let's write art. Go away. I told you 15 times. Let's try, what's this word? So we did this one. What's this word? Turn. Where does it go in our list? Good. And in both, like in art, where was our vowel and bossy R? At the beginning, right? But in turn, where is it? In the middle. Good. Let's do, how about this one?
River.
River. Good. Where is our bossy R and our vowel? It goes there on the list. Where is it in the word? Where is it in the word? At the end. Good. Let's try this one. North. Okay. Look, you have the sound, right? And you also have the bossy R, and the bossy R is in the good. Let's write that one down. Cool. How about this one? Dirt. Dirt. That's what's in the ground where the flowers are, right? That turns into mud when it's raining. Dirt. Where is our bossy R? In the middle. Good. All right, how about this one?
Burger.
Can you please all go sit down? You're being extremely disrespectful, and I really am not appreciating it. If you think we're going to have fun Thursday, you're not understanding how this is going to work.
Burger.
Burger. How many bossy R's are there?
2.
One is in the, and one is in the, and so where should we put it? Can you please? No, get up and go near them and talk to them, whispering so I can finish what I'm doing. Where would you put it? Yeah, but you can also put it in the other one, right? So should we put it down twice? If you guys don't stop talking. Good. So we did burger. You wrote it twice? Good. Thank you for picking up the pencil, sweetheart. What's this one? Fern. Fern. Fern is a type of plant. It's a green plant that does not make flowers usually. Okay, where does it go? Good. And it's in the? Good. Which one do you want to do next? Point at one. Go ahead, say it out loud. Horse. Okay? So it goes under the or. Horse. Good. And it's in the middle. Good. How about this one?
Bird.
Bird. What's a bird? The animal that flies in the sky, right? Okay. Jackson. Why? Third. What does third mean? Third place, third grade, right? You're number 3 in something. Good job. And our bossy R is in the
Middle.
good. This is, you might not know this word. Chirp. You know what chirp means? Okay. Chirp is the sound that birds make. That's chirp. How about this one? First. What does it mean? Right. First grade. First place. Number 1. Ayan. Sit down. Okay. Oh, which one do you want to do next? Pick one. This one? What's this one? Arm. What is arm? If you guys don't go sit down, I'm gonna be upset. Arm. It's a part of your body. What part of your body is your arm? This one. That's your arm. This one over here. Okay. How about this one? Barn. What's a barn?
Farmer?
Yes, where a farmer lives, where animals live. It's usually on a farm. The barn is where the hay is kept. What about bark? Okay. So bark, instead. Friends, you were still talking. Jackson and RJ, please. Whisper. Bark. Bark is 2 different things. One meaning of bark is woof. What a dog does. Okay. When a dog goes woof, the dog is barking. He barks. Okay. If I were a dog, I bark. Okay. The dog barks. But it's also a part of a tree. So the outside of the tree trunk is called bark. Okay, and it's spelled the right. It's the same thing. Actually, I might be wrong. You might need a key for that. I might be wrong. Hold on a second. I might have told you something wrong. Can you please go sit down, Cayenne? How many times am I going to repeat myself? It's like ridiculous at this point. Let me check real quick. I don't want to tell you how to spell something wrong. Yeah. Okay, so I was right. Okay, I was just making sure that I didn't explain to you. What is this word? Be careful. Cayenne, sit down, friend. Come on now. Acorn. What's an acorn? It's a type of nut. Let me show you a picture. It's a type of nut. I mean, people don't eat them, but animals do. Okay. So an acorn is this. Guess who's
The squirrel?
the squirrels eat that, and guess who else really likes them? Point. Pigs like him too very much. Okay, so acorn, where does it go? Awesome. And then we said that fourth is, you know what a fourth is? Cayenne. If I call your name again. Fort. Okay. So a fort is, I'll show you a picture of what a real fort looks like, but usually kids make forts out of blankets. Okay, so look. This is a fort. That's Fortnite, which is not what I need. This is a fort. It's a fortress, okay? It's a very secure place where people live, especially used to be kings and people like that. But a fort is also a pillow fort, which kids make at home, or you can make it out of cardboard. Jaden, go sit down, friend. Okay? This is a pillow fort. It's an other type of fort. Okay? Now, where are we going to put the word fort? Yeah. Let's do one more, and then we're going to stop. Church. Do you know what a church is? A church is a place where people go to pray. Okay? So Christians usually go to church. Okay? So Catholics, all kinds of Christians go to church. And usually the church will have a cross on it. So you know it's a church because of the cross. If you see the building outside, right? And they have all different shapes. It's kind of hard to explain to you which one is what's a church, because depending, Cayenne, because a church can look very different. Yeah. See how they're all different looking? So it's not like there's one in front of my house that you would never know it's a church because it doesn't look like these from the outside, but it has a cross. So from the cross you can tell. See how there's a cross? From that you can tell. Okay, well, you did great today. Good job reviewing this. Have a great afternoon, and soon we're going to go home.